Hey everyone, in this session we will understand a very special built-in variable called name in Python. Name is a built-in variable and its value will be assigned by Python interpreter depending on how we are executing the Python file. A Python program can be executed directly or it can be imported to other Python file as module. These are the two ways by which we can execute a Python source code. Now, if we are executing the Python source code directly, the value of name will be underscore underscore main underscore underscore, and this value will be assigned by Python interpreter automatically. Whereas if we are importing this Python source code into another Python file as module, then the value of name will be the file name itself. As you can see here, the Python file name is program, and that is the reason program will be assigned into name variable. Now let's understand why we should know about this name variable if the value of name is getting assigned by Python interpreter itself. By checking the value stored within name variable, we can understand that how the Python code is getting executed. Is it executing directly or it is executing as a part of another program? Once we know that, we can execute different code segment depending on how we are executing a Python file. For example, a specific code segment we want to execute only when the Python file is getting executed directly. We can do so by using some conditional statement. A very common use of name built-in variable is using conditional statement like this. If name is main, that means if the Python program is getting executed directly, then a specific code segment will execute. Otherwise, this code segment will not execute. For example, if we are using this program.py in our other Python file as module, this code segment what we have written within this conditional statement will not execute. Let's go to PyCharm IDE to understand name variable in detail. There are a number of special built-in variables present in Python. In this session, we will only concentrate on name variable. However, there is a built-in method dir. You can use this to understand the list of special built-in variables present in Python. If I run this code, we can see list of special variables present in Python. In this session, we will be concentrating on name variable. To understand name variable in detail, I have created another source code called custommodule.py. In custom module, I have created a method which is simply adding two numbers. After defining the method, we are calling it with 3 and 4. So result will be 7. Along with this, we are also printing the value of name here. As soon as I will execute this program, Python interpreter will assign the value within name. And what will be the value? As we are running it directly, the value will be underscore underscore main underscore underscore. Let's run this program to validate our understanding. If you see here, sum is 7, 3 plus 4 is 7, and the value of name is underscore underscore main underscore underscore. This assignment we have not done as a programmer. Python interpreter automatically does this assignment. Now let's use the same method what we have defined here within custom module in our tutorial name variable.py as well. What is the process to import a module in Python? You have to use import keyword. We have a video called modules in Python where we have explained what is Python module and how to use them in Python code. Here we have used import keyword to import the custom module. What will happen? All the methods, classes and variables we have defined here in this Python file can be used in tutorial name variable as well. We can directly use those methods, classes and variables without defining them again within tutorial name variable.py, and that is what we are doing. If you see here, we are not redefining add function. Rather, we are just calling add function which is present within custom module and providing different value which is 2 and 2. Ideally, it will be added and 4 will be the answer for this. Even here, I want to know what is the value stored within name variable. Let's run this program first. When we are running this program, if you see here, we have never added 3 and 4 to get sum as 7. However, these two lines are coming from custom module.py. Our intent was to use the add method which has been defined within custom module and add 2 and 2. That's all. However, it is adding both 3 and 4 which is written here along with 2 and 2 which is written in this file. But if you see, the highlighted lines are not needed here. We don't want these lines to be printed because our intent is just to use the add method which has been defined within custom module.py. What Python does, as soon as you will import the module, it will execute all the statements written within this Python file line by line. And that is the reason, even though we don't want to execute sum 3, 4, it is getting executed automatically because we have just imported that file. In order to avoid such situations, in order to avoid the print statements we have written here within the module, we can utilize the value of name variable. One more observation, if you see here, when we ran this custom module directly, main was stored within this name variable at that time. However, as we are executing tutorial underscore name underscore variable.py directly, when we are printing name in this file, it is showing main. By this, we can clearly understand whenever we are importing a module, on that module, the name variable will have the module name, whereas the current file will have the value main within name. In order to remove these two lines, we don't want to execute these two statements, line number 7 and 8, if custom module is getting called from another Python file. That means we will only execute 7 and 8 if we are executing custom module.py directly. I have added this check here. If we execute this custom module.py directly, the value stored within name variable will be main. If that is the case, then only these two lines will be executed. And if I execute this, you can observe sum is 7 and the value of name is main. Let's go to tutorial underscore name underscore variable.py. Last time when we ran this, both the print statements written in custom module and print statements written in tutorial underscore name underscore variable executed. However, this time if I run this, only the print statements written here will execute. The print statements what we have written under custom module.py will not be executed. That is the basic utilization of name variable in Python programming. Hope you have understood the significance of name variable in Python. Thanks a lot for watching this video.